Okay, I'm gonna let everybody know now. Today is not a good day for me. My back is killing me. I didn't have time to set up my lighting. Um, give me a moment here. This is my new jam, y'all. This my
Butch body, leash one, bad built.
What now?
Leash one, built butch body, baby. Leash one, bad built butch body.
What now?
Leash one, bad built butch body.
I think your fake eyelashes are messing up.
No, ain't nothing.
That is absolutely unacceptable. How dare you?
Are your feelings
Move her
hurt?
words down. Oh, girl, baby girl, don't even play.
Oh, really?
Don't even play.
Baby girl, I don't think.
We are gonna move and we're gonna take your words down.
I second that motion.
Miss Green agrees to strike her words.
I'm not apologizing.
Leash one, bad built butch body.
What now?
Leash one, bad built butch body.
Baby girl,
Leash one, bad built butch body.
What now?
Leash one, bad built butch body.
baby girl,
Bad built, bad built body. Bad butch body. Leash one, bad butch body. Bad leash one, bad butch body. No, because this is what y'all do. So I'm trying to
Hey,
get
Miss Crockett,
clarification.
you're not
Y'all wanna
recognized.
play
Miss
games.
Crockett.
I can't hear you with your
And you
yelling.
don't want
Calm
me to be-
down.
No,
Can you please calm
don't
down?
tell me to calm down.
Calm down.
Because y'all talk
Calm
noise.
down.
Leash one, bad built butch body.
What now?
Leash one, bad built butch body.
baby girl,
Leash one, bad built butch body.
What now?
Leash one, bad built butch body.
Now listen, if you have not
okay. Hello, stay wokers. So, hello, everybody. I am back. I've been on vacation for a couple of weeks, getting some little traveling. And hello, Sister Linda. How are you doing today? I've been getting some little traveling and for the past couple of months. So I figured I needed to get a little break because this body ain't what it used to be. I'm getting on here on my Facebook. I've already changed it to public. So just going to put down my guest name who will be joining us today. We will have Lit Picks booth joining us today, the Queens of Lit Picks booth. One of the queens, Shamika, had to work today. So her business partner, that's what you have a business partner for, or somebody that you can trust and that's going to be there for you when you can't make it. And then also we'll have Brandon Lewis from Huskerland Popcorn today. Y'all know I love popcorn. Y'all know I love popcorn. My cousin brought me some popcorn home the other day. I had Huskerland popcorn before, but I forgot how good it was. I see Lip Picks is in here. I forgot how good the popcorn was. So I went, look, y'all. Boom, boom, boom. This says, y'all see this crab legs. So I cannot wait to try that. Of course, confetti. I got to stay away from this sweet. So I'll probably pass that on. This one is caramel pecan. I'm interested in tasting this, and then Cinnabon. I bet you that's good. I probably shouldn't eat this, but I probably will. I got me a good drink out. Now, I heard they have a great lemonade out there, a fresh lemonade that they make in the form of like a slushie. So I can't wait to try that. But they also sell a Joe's Black Lemon lemonade. So I will be trying that also. I'll let you guys know how everything tastes in real time. Just to let you guys know, I had to go to the emergency room today to get some x-rays. I'm having an MRI tomorrow. My back has been killing me. My big ass was on a bunk bed last week. I was the youngest one on vacation. Yes, 56 was the youngest one on vacation. And I was on a bunk bed. Now, even after I got in the bunk bed, I ain't gonna lie, the bunk bed was comfortable as hell. It had one of those memory foam mattresses. So it was comfortable as hell. And But I guess I don't know if climbing up there kind of threw my back off. But if y'all see me in the woods, so a lot of people think that the woods thing was fake. So let me tell you guys about the woods thing. Let me get my Facebook page up. Let me tell you guys about the woods thing. The woods was, I was supposed to go in the woods and emulate the Blair Witch Project or Blair Witch Project, whatever the name of it is. So that is what I was supposed to be doing. So my sister, I was going to use my phone light, but my phone light gave off too much light. So my sister, Noreen Smith, y'all can see her on Facebook, gave me this. She was flashing this light in my face. So she gave me the flashlight. So I was like, oh, this flashlight will work perfectly. But I walked out in the woods. It was pitch dark. I walked out in the woods. And when I got out there, the flashlight didn't work. You guys seen the flashlight not working in real time. So the flashlight didn't work. And so when I got out there, I was like totally lost because the flashlight didn't work. So I couldn't see. And I fell a few times. When the flashlight didn't work. And one time I fell over a big, huge log. Hey, Shiffy with the blicky. I'm looking up something. I got people on here. I'm looking up something on Facebook. What up, y'all? Shiffy with the blicky bringing the grub in. Who is this grub from? We gonna shout out the business owner.
Davina Delicious Delights. Hit her up on Facebook.
Open that up. Let me show them what we're dealing with. Since this is a Young Black Entrepreneur Month. Since this is Young Black Entrepreneur Month, let me go ahead and tap this in. Lit Picks. Let everybody know Lit Picks is in the house. Ooh, girl, what they call that?
Chicken boil.
A chicken boil, like a crab boil, but a chicken boil. I'm about to show them. Let me get my guests in on here. Okay, Lewis. Let me see. Heartland Popcorn. Huskerland Popcorn. What am I talking about? Heartland. Huskerland Popcorn. Okay. So, okay. Shiffy, what's the name of this person that made this food for me today?
Davina Delicious Delight.
Davina Delicious Delight. This is a chicken broil. It has 6 pieces of chicken, sausage, looks like 2 boiled eggs, shrimp, and some good old sausage. And when I tell you it's heavy, baby, it is a heavy plate. Y'all saw how I picked it up. So let me see. Linda said hi, Shiffy. Oh, my sister's over here talking about the flashlight did work. Okay, thank you, Chippy. Y'all can obviously see when I felt my knee is the size of my head. Sis, the flashlight did not work. The flashlight did not work. James Gould, beat it. I'm on live. People just be calling when you on live. Okay, so I'm trying to go to my reels. That I'm gonna show y'all how the flashlight worked because my sister's on here trying to cap Noreen Smith again. Y'all can tag her because she is the one that has me in this condition. Y'all can tag Noreen Smith and tell her to get me a good flashlight. Okay, I'm about to share this. Give me a moment, y'all. I'm about to share this. Let me turn this off. Give me a moment, and then we're going to start with the interviews. But definitely had to let y'all. Check out. Let me see. Get in here. Play this. Why is it not playing? Oh, I forgot. Oh shit. I don't know what's going on. We're another. Oh, it's raining. I can't see. Oh, y'all see that raggedy ass flashlight? Oh, I'm in the woods, guys. I'm in the woods with one flashlight. That is why my knee is swollen. I don't know what's going on. I have lost sight of camp. Where am I at? It's like I was really lost at this time because the flashlight wasn't working. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where am I at? Oh my goodness. This way.
Is it this way? My flashlight isn't worth a damn. My sister, Renee, gave me this. She must have got it from the Dollar Tree. Shit.
So right
I'm
now, I'm
falling through.
finally getting to the light. That's why
I
you
see the
see me
light.
smiling.
Is that my family? Is that my family? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I have reached my family.
Okay, so y'all, so that started off as me doing a joke. Um, that started off as me doing a joke, like the Blair Witch Project. And then when the flashlight didn't work, so when I walked out there, I used my camera light so I could see. And then I turned my camera light off because I had an additional external light on my camera. And then so I turned it off because it would have gave too much light. So on my way back, trying to find my family and the camp, I couldn't find them because that raggedy ass flashlight my sister Renee gave me did not work. So that was me on the Orange Ridge Project, and it was an epic fail for me. A lot of you got a kick out of it, but it was an epic fail for me because my knee is swollen. And then they had my big ass on a bunk bed, so my back been hurting ever since then. So I had to go to the emergency room. Right now I got a back brace on. I have been in so much pain. So my knee is messed up and my back brace. So I'm going to give everybody a shout out that has joined in thus far. We got Lit Picks Booths in here. Lit Picks Booth will be interviewed today. Linda Black Pearl Brown. That's my Eastern Star sister and friend. I also have my sister, Renee, a.k.a. Noreen, a.k.a. Dollar Tree Flashlight in here from St. Louis, Missouri. Darlene, the nickname Peaches. My cousin is in here. Jean Pendergrass, thank you for joining. Who else we got in here? Patty J. Morgan said, man down. Yes. Man down. Exactly. So, look, my sister says, sorry, sis. So don't go, y'all stay wokers, don't go harassing her like the Beehive people do. Because it was working inside. And I was like, oh, that would be perfect. But yeah, it just didn't pan out exactly right for me. So there it is. Let me see. Litpick sent me a video. Let me see what they said. Okay, so we're going to get into, again, I am dedicating the month of June to Black entrepreneurs, young Black entrepreneurs. I'm so proud of the people, the young people. It seems like that, COVID was a terrible tragedy for everything. But one thing I will say, it lit a fire under people's ass to start making money outside the normal box when they lost their jobs and couldn't couldn't make money the way they used to. So hats off to everybody. I'm gonna have Jean Pendergrass says the popcorn is delicious. I bought assorted bags to my high school reunion and they loved it. Awesome. Jean, you always support people in our community. And for those of y'all who don't know, Jean is white as the driven snow, but baby, she got a heart of soul. She got a heart of soul. So thank you for always supporting Lit Picks. I'm about to bring you in. I sent the link to you guys' page. So click on the link on your business page, on your professional page on Facebook. If not, send me your number and I will send the let me see. Cam, should I? Go ahead and click in, but click in on the link that I sent you. I sent it last night. And then we'll have Brandon from Huskerland Popcorn. So I'm going to try this while we're waiting for Lit Picks to come on. And I don't know if you guys saw the post that I made while we're ready. Okay, she says she got it. I'm going to do this while Lit Picks come on because she's young. I think she's a young mother, if I'm not mistaken. This is very buttery. This is crab legs, y'all. Let me show them. Very, very tasty. Y'all know I love popcorn. My sister seen how I was eating that popcorn all day at the cabin. Y'all, we did a sibling trip. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to stop eating it. And I'm just grubbing in y'all ear. Kill a poison on the bumpy face. We had a siblings trip. It was so fun. It was a total of 10 of us there, but 8 of us at all times. My sisters, my brother Booney. I'm so thankful for Booney because Booney was able to get all that manly shit that we didn't even think about. He got all of that done, and he always gets it done. So we are very happy that he was able to join us for a couple of days. Also, it was what, 9 sisters. We had a great time. My sister traveled with me from Omaha. We had an amazing time. It was so much fun. Usually you don't just go on a trip, especially with a bunch of women, and just have a good time like that. I was catching fish. My sister Victoria, she caught the biggest fish. She caught a big ass catfish at the end. At the end of the day, she caught a big catfish. I caught about 10 or 12 different fish, but my sister Rennie was like the fishing expert. But after I learned how to throw that rod, teach a woman how to fish and she can feed her family. Okay, so I'm waiting for Lick Picks to join. While I'm waiting for them to join, I am going to show you guys the video I was asking you guys about. I'm getting ready to share this. Give me one moment. It's a little girl. Her mom was being, Mama, can you answer the door? Somebody is at the door. Let me turn the volume on. Okay.
Yale's is obviously irritated because her mother has been wrongfully accused of something. It is.
Okay. No! No!
Sunglasses, a gray top, and she had a dogger bag. The CV gave a description of a female black with long braids with a white baseball cap, white shirt.
What classes did I steal from Montclair?
Mommy, I know who it was.
What classes did I steal? Thank you.
Stop recording it now! You should not be recording it without our permission.
For my safety. Thank you.
My aunt stole glasses and what? Do she have a white t-shirt on? No! 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 I'm like, oh! Leave my mother alone!
I don't have nothing though. This is crazy.
Oh my God, Father! You know I had nothing! I'm gonna kill somebody, bro!
Okay, I am back. I'm going to join in Brandon Lewis and also Lit Pick. I hope you guys got a chance to see that video. So because I do want to get someone else's input on the video. So on that particular video, let me see, Lit Picks hasn't signed in here yet. Okay, so on that video, I posted that earlier today. So there was a young woman that was accused, who was the mother in the t-shirt dress. She was accused of shoplifting. And the officers were called, and the little girl went off. She was defending her mom. So there has been some controversy as far as how she responded. So just to let everybody know, there was not any, the mother did not find any, they did not find anything on the mother's presence. She didn't have the sunglasses that they said. And if you guys listen, I don't know if I was speaking over the volume. If you guys listen, you will see that the description of the person was a black woman with long braids, a baseball cap, and a white t-shirt on. So obviously she didn't have that on. And the young girl was, she threw a couple of F-bombs. She said, leave my effing mother alone at first. And then she told the cops she would effing kill them if they didn't leave the mom alone. Now, the reason I pulled this video, because I am definitely an advocate for discipline for kids. I think kids are out of control today, and the discipline is very much absent. But in the environment we live in today, where the relationship is extremely strained and so publicized with police officers, I can definitely understand, because if your parent get involved, have contact with a police officer, you don't know if your parent is coming back home or not. It's just as simple as that. Being with the black skin that we have. So the controversy came in where people were saying, well, she learned that behavior from her mother. She may have learned it from somewhere. Her mom was very, very calm. She told her daughter, they are when the daughter said, stop videotaping my mom. She said, no, they're videotaping to protect me. Her mother was super calm. So all of those persons who were attacking her mother, shame on you. Her mother showed great restraint. She was cooperative and everything. So I just want to get y'all input on what you think about Brandon, did you get a chance to see the video?
Hello, yes, I jumped in and thought about the last 2 minutes of it. I did.
Okay, so what did you think about the little girl? Because she was extremely aggressive, and obviously some of that behavior was learned someplace, because people, I mean, kids don't learn behavior like that. You know, that's just not something that you're born with. What did you think about how she was defending her mom and came to her mother's defense with the police officer?
Yes, I was in the short video I did see. I did think that was very disheartening, and it actually kind of made me like, wow, think because you're right. That's coming from somewhere, and it seems like her fear almost. I mean, even past defensiveness was coming from maybe what she's seeing in the media or in her own neighborhood, or what she's experienced in some manner before somewhere, where maybe some other friends, family, and neighbors. It seemed like more of a fear for police than it was a defense for her mother. You know, just because of what she's been hearing and seeing. So, I do think with seeing that myself, I think that needs to be more of a push on our law enforcement to make sure they're not conveying fear, especially with children, because you're right at what she could have been maybe 6, 8 years old at the most, and there's no way she should have even been feeling like she had to react like that towards law enforcement or to defend her mother and be scared for them. So again, I think it's very disheartening. Again, like I say with what you're saying, based on the mother's reaction, I don't think that's something that the mother is displaying at home, because she was very calm and displayed, good professionalism. But the young lady seemed like she was operating out of a sense of fear, and that may be something that she's just seeing or hearing about in the world, unfortunately, on the news or media or whatever the case.
Definitely agree with you 110%. Thank you for that assessment. Lit Pigs, welcome to the show. Lit Pigs, give us your name. I just call you Lit Pigs all the time.
Hey, yes, I'm Joy with Lit Pics Photo Booth. Thank you for having us.
So what is your thought about that?
Did you want me to
I agree with Brandon as far as the fear is real. You know, whether it came from media, seeing it in her neighborhood, her community, or whatever, she was fearful of the police officer. What did you think about that?
I think there's a lot going on in this video. There's a lot to be learned from this video. Honestly, I think Brandon is right. Clearly, she is acting out of fear, and a lot of things like fear are learned behaviors. I don't want to, shine light to the attention of, everything else, because I think it would overshadow the point of the video. But when it comes to kids, 1000% with you. It's going to take more than a community, honestly. When it comes to the kids, there's a lot more at play with the children nowadays than it was in my growing up. And I don't want to age y'all, but I know Brandon's older than me, and I know you, Miss Wallace, you're a little bit older than me, but it's the same. It's a lot different when it comes to raising kids nowadays. But I think the way she was using the F word, I don't think this is her first time, even if she wasn't learned in the home. I think the way it was just so fluid, it definitely speaks volume. I think, again, fear will elevate anyone, especially a child that doesn't have the life skills that we have. But like I said, there was a lot of things at play. I don't want to give any merit to anyone's appearance, but if we could agree baby's like 6, 8, 9 max, I think, again, even her parents was a lot more grown than her age. And like I said, just doubling back, I don't want what she looked like or how she expressed herself to overshadow the point that fear was imminent. And like Brandon said, something I think the police need to do a good job at policing and ensuring to convey a means of protection versus force.
Okay, I definitely appreciate both of you guys' assessment of the video. One last thing while we're on the video is that, me as an advocate for discipline for kids, and just like you said, Joy, the mouth was going. That wasn't a first incident. She just didn't learn that and start talking like that in that instance. Also, as a parent, I think I would have tried to calm my child down and let her know. And her fear is real, and police officers can react to that fear. We're just glad that they didn't react to that little girl, because we know if the cameras weren't on and she was acting like that, there very much could have been a different outcome for the child. So we as parents, we have to also, since I've been born, since I've been walking out the house. My parents, my grandmother has taught us the interaction with the police. Baby, this
Absolutely.
is how you do it. So we have to, all these videos online, encouraging these young people and kids to do different things. Had that camera person not been there, we don't know what would have happened to that little girl.
Right.
All right.
Absolutely. Too often our skin color
So
is
it
weaponized
definitely
against us, and I
is.
think you're right. We should be teaching.
I
It's
am,
a
and
message.
I do agree with
Go ahead, Brandon.
a lot more from the community, but I'm really big on with law enforcement upholding their oath of first protect and serve and protect. And I just
Exactly.
think that they failed to protect at that time, because as an adult, if I've sensed fear within 90 seconds of watching it, they had to sense that within the entire altercation. So I think they could have did a better job at kind of as well recognizing that young lady as well, and kind of be escalating and maybe take a knee and tell her, hey, it's okay, we're just looking to see what's going on. But they kind of stood there, yes, enforcing the law in front of a child that they saw was clearly in a fight or flight mode. So, but you're right, like it's gonna take a lot more than just community, but it's just I'm just really big on making them uphold their oath of, again, first protect and serve. So that's kind of what I got out of that little short clip that I saw.
Absolutely.
So ultimately, that is what we want, but we know we don't get that. Now, certain people do get that, and it's our job to keep pushing to try to make sure that people are keeping a police officer accountable. I just don't want that little girl to get famous off of this and think that that's going to be acceptable behavior, because if she run into a police officer at some other time and then at an older age or whatever and thinks that that is acceptable behavior, the outcome might be different. That was my only thing, that I would have tried to calm my child down. And we have to teach our kids how to act, because we are the ones that's not coming home, not them.
Right. That's what I'm really on
right.
advocating to our youth, particularly our young Black boys, and letting them know, first and foremost, before any type of situation with law enforcement, learn and understand your laws. Once you know your laws and understand them and can comprehend them, it puts you it teaches you how to talk to law enforcement. You don't have to be scared to talk to them, because you know where you're wrong and where you're right at. You know how to see if they're coming at you from a different direction as well. So I'm really big on educating not only my boys. I got 4 boys at home. I'm really big on just telling young Black boys, learn and know your law. Not that's it. You have to know that to defend yourself all the time. But again, once you know those things, it puts you a little more at ease and teaches you how to talk to them and handle situations. Because you're right, we know we got some of those guys. We got some real monsters behind some of those badges. So we absolutely do. So that's really important. Just understand and learn your law. And that definitely
is
helps
correct, because they do treat you differently when you're speaking the law.
Absolutely.
All right, we're going to get into this. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Joy.
Definitely. No, I was just gonna say, like, the discipline and the education starts at home. Like I know I'm not the only one who was taught, like how you said, about our phone voice, a way to present ourselves when it comes to authoritative figures and or adults. I think we could agree that we as a community, we're getting away clearly. Come on now, we got to take accountability. We're clearly getting away from those old school values, and something's happening. But Brandon, I understand fully that you have boys at home, and typically because Black males have been the target of most of the violence. The women we've been scaving over, but I've been watching the youth and the violent crimes amongst young adolescent girls go up. Recently, there's been stabbings, 2 in the last 60 days, one of which led to death. And like I said, I just think, like I said, the schooling and the education begins at home. And when I say it takes more than the community, I genuinely mean our neighbors, our politicians, because just like how you said, within the first 90 seconds, we were able to discern, like, there's a level of fear that's going on. And I can understand as a mother why she was slow to react, because anything could be used to weaponize her movement, etc. But if the police are taught those de-escalation tactics prior to being given a weapon and released onto the streets to patrol, I think, and continuously like having to renew their education, I think that would be a definite game changer. But yeah,
Absolutely.
I digress.
Definitely.
with a lot of with our mentors, what like I said, like you said, getting back to that neighborhood is, I'm a huge advocate for that. I'm like, no, know your neighbors, talk to the other kids, and get to know them and see what personalities are. But I am a
Right.
huge advocate, and I know a lot of people, their first instinct is to kind of frown at me, but I'm like, no, I'm huge on telling young black boys, get into law enforcement, go to law school, become lawyers, get in those positions. Get in those positions, because of course we're told to, we don't mess with the police and things like that. Well, they're the first people we call when we need help. So why not put
Facts.
some more of us in those seats,
Absolutely.
So I'm huge on
Facts.
like, you go to law school, become a
Yeah.
lawyer, become a
Get in the
attorney,
system. Get in there.
get in that
Get in the
system.
huddle. Look, get in the
100%.
huddle. Get in the huddle.
I like it, 100%.
Get in the huddle.
Listen, future attorney Camden,
Yes,
I'm with
yes,
you. I'm
yes.
definitely working on my law degree, and I definitely advocate for understanding the scope of range and knowing your laws.
Bingo,
So yes, sir.
bingo.
All
Yes,
right. Well,
sir.
tonight is about the shine on the African American entrepreneurs in our community. So I do want to, this food is looking so good over here. I'm gonna go ahead and close it back up, but I want to let you guys see this. I got this today from Vivian LaChan, $25. It's man, it's heavy as hell. I got 6 pieces of chicken. It's called a chicken broil, y'all. And then I got my crab legs to go with it from Husker Popcorn. When I tell y'all this is buttery and delicious, it definitely is. And Lit Pics, y'all can do a photo shoot for me later. Okay, there we go. I done dropped all of y'all names in here. So today we got Lit Pics. Lit Pics is
Absolutely.
hot on the line. I seen y'all out there just doing it. I watch y'all. I follow y'all. Y'all know I tap in if I'm on here. I tap in. Lit Pics, tell us a little bit about your business. And then I'm going to ask you, give a shout out to your business and a couple of things. But I really wanted you guys on this platform to encourage other young minorities to create businesses. So when I'm asking you guys
Absolutely.
questions, it is going towards those who are entertaining and never thought that they could open their own business. I'm gonna be eating my popcorn. Go ahead.
Well, I like to open up. Our mission at Lit Pic Photo Booth is relatively simple. It's just create an unforgettable experience and really turn those moments into memories. I have not been big on photos my entire life. Actually, I'm really good at dodging the camera. It's gonna be hard to find me in a picture. But as you know, we live and we see a lot of our loved ones, pass on. Having those pictures to look back on and savor those good memories have become very important to me. So my main focus again is being able to capture those and deliver those in an elegant setting to the family and loved ones. So right now we're in the transition. So I appreciate your continued love and your continued support. You haven't seen too much movement from us on our social handles, and that is with purpose. We are in the works of rebranding. Right now we're taking on photography and videography. So we're expanding outside. We're jumping outside of the booth and getting lit. And what that looks like is, again, we've got some dope photographers. So shout out to Dante Anthony, Chad Brown, Lisa. Check their pages, check their work. They're all a part of the Lit Pic team.
That's what I'm talking about.
And they are young black professionals. When an emphasis on young, black, and professional. If you check their resume and their portfolio, they are serious about business and they are big on capturing those moments and making the memories as well. So I'm excited to pair and partner with them and have them come on board. Right now, we are trying to tackle a different market, which is business. So if you are a local business, whether you're new or old, and you're looking at a way to rebrand or display your business in a professional aspect, we can do that with our marketing, photography, and videography. Feel free to hop in our inbox, DM us, go to the website, whatever you need to do. All of the viewers from your show always get something. We're always giving something away. So if you guys inbox us within the next 7 days, every last business owner that taps into our business package will receive 3 free additional add-ons, whether they're edits, whether they're reels, whether they're marketing materials like flyers, so on and so forth. We got you, and that's because you are tapping into Stay Woke.
Stay woke, baby, and stay branded. I love the expansion. I love how you recognize by you bringing other people in, baby. That's gonna make your business grow, baby. And I love how you said you have to be young, black, and professional. Do not forget the professional aspect.
Emphasis on professional. Emphasis on professional, because in life, like over the weekend we had a technical situation arise. If you don't understand what it looks like to be still, and be business
Come on, come
professional
through.
oriented, things could go completely left. And that's not something that we want to even have to delve in or have to experience. And with that having been said, as a professional, when you take pride in your work, you're able to really hone that situation and execute with excellence. And despite the technical difficulties, we were able to
That's
execute,
what I'm talking about.
and we're gonna continue to show
Come
up and
through,
execute.
Joy. Come through.
So
That's lip
there's
picks, baby. Drop your link in
yes, ma'am.
In the chat group. I think it's already seen some comments on there from lip picks, but make sure y'all hit her up. Business owners, hit her up as the special she is running. I'm gonna get back to you because I got a question, but let us introduce. Let Mr. Brandon Lewis from Huskerland Popcorn. I'm smashing there. I got the lemonade. I got the popcorn. I got the crab legs. Let me tell you, I got peanut butter drizzle. Oh my goodness, that peanut butter drizzle, Brandon. Baby, my hands got sticky in the back. Now I shouldn't be eating
Man,
the sweet ones, but I had to be honest and taste them. I said, well, I'm gonna taste them. I got to be honest, baby. That peanut butter drizzle, stuff all on your
right.
fingers. All
Yeah,
right,
you
Brandon,
can't wait.
introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about Huskerland
You
Popcorn.
absolutely, you can't wear your favorite white shirt eating that
You
peanut
sure
butter
can.
drizzle. But
You
yeah, so
cannot.
Huskerland Popcorn. Huskerland Popcorn started actually June 19th to be 5 years since we opened our doors here. So shout out to Huskerland. We're turning 5 years old in a couple weeks here. So
Got
Huskerland started with my lovely wife and I here. She's sitting here ordering something else. That's
I
Miss
heard your
Monique.
wife make delicious sweets too. Because when I told somebody she was, you was gonna be on, there's like, oh, is his wife gonna be
okay.
on too? I said, well, what is? There's like, oh, her sweets is amazing.
Well, if they're talking about, I'll get into that. That's Lady T. That's not my wife. Then my wife is she's an awesome hairstylist. But ladies
Okay,
who make
okay.
treats, that's Lady T gourmet treats. But Huskerland Popcorn, again, it's kind of funny how it started. So back in 2017, I was working for another company that did marketing and advertising and sold websites. And I'm sitting at work every day and I'm talking to these business owners and helping them make money by advertising their businesses. And so I started to think like, man, I can do this for myself. You know, I thought you had to have like a doctorate degree to run a business, but I'm
Mm-hmm.
helping these people make money. So I started to kind
Right.
of think about a business. I didn't have a clue on what it would be, but all I knew was our two core values would be one, a business that everybody can use and enjoy in some kind of way, and a business that'll help the youth in some kind of way, right? And again, at that time when I wrote that out on our business plan, I had no clue what that looked like. I'm a huge popcorn fan myself. Every time I go, I'm from Gary, Indiana originally. I travel back home. Everybody wants to bring, Garrett's popcorn back and things of that nature, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so I got a little bit of a culinary background from school, so I would always like to experiment in the kitchen and make different items and see how cool I can make it and how crazy I can make it, right? And so I would always take different flavors of popcorn in my office where I worked at and different things. And after probably about the 500th time of hearing someone say, can I buy some of this? And I would always just laugh like, I don't sell popcorn, man. You just have it. And
Mm-hmm.
so Monique and I were sitting at home one night watching the movie. I was eating some popcorn I had made, ran out of it, and I was like, man, I wish I could just go get some more of this real quick. I didn't feel like making any. And it was like a light bulb, honestly. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I looked at
Mm-hmm.
my wife as we watching the movie, and I'm like, Monique, that's what it's gonna be. She's like, what are you talking about? I said, remember, I said I wanted a business that can help, anybody can use and enjoy, and a business to help the youth. She was like, yeah, what do I gotta do with this movie? I'm like, no, I'm opening a gourmet popcorn store. She was like, Brandon, what are you talking about? She thought I was going crazy, right? She's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, listen, everybody likes popcorn. We can make all these crazy flavors of popcorn, put it out there, and people can come in. I said, we could just hire a bunch of teenagers and give them their first job and teach them customer service and
Right.
whatnot, and teach them how to conduct themselves, and they can operate it. She was like, okay, cool, sounds great. Back to the movie, right? From that moment on, God's honest truth, I could not get my mind off of it. I just started like
Mm-hmm.
obsessing over the idea of like popcorn. How can I make it great? How can I be different? What can we do? So I started to study all these different popcorn businesses, and I traveled out like I was from Texas all the way back home to everywhere, going to different popcorn stores and talking to owners and seeing how they got started. And that's when I started to kind of build our business plan and said, one day I'm gonna open a gourmet popcorn store. So fast forward again now 5 years, and now we are officially Nebraska's largest gourmet popcorn store. We're 100%,
Come through, baby. Come
family owned and
through.
operated. So my wife and I, along with our 4 boys that come in and help, we sell over 100 different flavors of popcorn in the store that we all make in-house using our own recipes. We don't use any kit stuff. It's all scratch recipes. We've served, in 5 years, we've serviced over 12,000 different customers that came through our door. We've employed over 20 different, youth over the last 5 years, giving them first jobs, partnering with outstanding other organizations like Willie Barnum down at Step Up Omaha, and give youth job opportunities. I mean, it's been nothing but a pleasure the last 5 years, just being able to share our gift and what we've done with others, and provide food on their table, in a sense, like being able to provide them with a check and help them support their family. So I feel like we kind of just getting started, honestly, even though we're 5 years in. I need to talk to you because we're in a phase where we kind of doing some rebranding, and because we want to expand, we want to go into the retail side of things. We're the popcorn choice of Offutt Air Force Base, so our popcorn has been offered. It's been offered Air Force Base officially. We're looking to fingers crossed, we're looking to hopefully saturate some space at the Omaha Eppley Airfield once they start taking on applications for more retail establishments there. And our goal is to just expand a little bit more with other locations and whatnot, and just keep taking our brand and what we do and keep, rolling it down here to help others and, inspire others to do what, again, like you said, get into entrepreneurship and just set a goal and stick to it and go for it. Because again, before this thing, honestly, I had no clue. I had never thought about opening a business at all. But again, I took a chance. First and foremost, I prayed to God about it.
Come
He
through.
answered that question, and I told him, like, hey, God, I'm dedicating this to the youth and what they want to do, and teach them a skill set that, again, we all know that's not being taught in schools, and that's customer service and how to, again, sell yourself for those bigger job opportunities. We've had kids get other job opportunities from coming into Huskerland Popcorn and being face to face with other people, and they've been offered other job opportunities from that. So, again, our goal is just to continue, delivering a great product, again, that everybody can use and enjoy, and to continue helping the youth and giving people, first jobs. We appreciate that. Look at that. Well, we appreciate that. We glad to know that you do like the product, so that's a plus. We definitely appreciate that.
Right.
I definitely love the product. And and everybody on here know that I'm real as hell. So I'm not going to lie about liking something, whether it's black owned or not. But I will tell people when they don't like something, like if they go to a black restaurant and they say, "Oh, well, this wasn't good," let the people know. Don't just go on Facebook and start thrashing
Amen.
people. Y'all don't do that to all these other restaurants, but baby, when it's a black owner, they like they don't know how to cook grits. Let the people know that the grits were grainy or whatever. Let the people know, like Tupelo, the biscuits are harder than a rock. And I was like, that's how we cook them. I was like, well, oh, okay. So they're not open to constructive criticism. I did pull the people aside, but let the people know, even though they're not black owned, we let other people know. So we got to take care of our insulated group and support our people. So I
Absolutely.
really love the way, and you talking about branding, I'm gonna tell you now, you naming it Huskerland Popcorn, baby, that was the biggest hit you had right there, because
Absolutely.
that is one thing that's almost universal about people in Nebraska. They
Those
love the Huskers, and you put Huskerland, so that was magnificent branding on that. You
Thank
couldn't
you.
get. They didn't know who owned that. They just knew it said Huskerland, and that's all they needed to know, and that's what drove them to there. Because I'm pretty sure, because I work in marketing and all that, I'm pretty sure
Had they
most of
known.
your clientele is not us.
That's
Look,
true.
it is not us. So yeah, that name right there, you did it. Had baby, you was on the right path as soon as you named it Huskerland Popcorn. So I don't know if
Thank
your
you.
wife had something to do with that, because I know the woman behind every good man is a nice, strong woman behind them.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I know that y'all been working together. So whoever came up with that idea, if it was cohesive, if y'all did that collectively, baby, that was the hit right there. That was the
Absolutely. We
hit right
appreciate
there.
that. We appreciate that. Absolutely.
So Lit Picks, I'm gonna go to you because I want to teach the young people right, y'all. I want to teach them right. I want you to tell them about branding, and then Brandon, I'm gonna come to you, and then I want you to talk about trademarking, what they need to do for that, because people just think you can go out and throw a bid, somebody can sweep it right up under your feet. But with everything you talked about, everything you did, you didn't got a big old sign, you didn't trademark. So I want you guys, I want to get into that point. Joy, let us know about branding. People do not know how important branding is in product placement.
It is. It's very important because too often you'll hear, are you so and so? Are you so and so? And you so and so? When we first started off, that's what we hear often. But now, because we've done a really good job at branding, we hear from the other competitors, we're always wondering if you're lit pics. And so, like I said, like how Brandon said, you have to really be strategic about your name and your branding. And if you don't know how to do it, hire it, outsource it, and or learn. You have to be willing, especially as a business owner. You have to be willing to learn new things and take on new roles, and or you will find yourself doing a lot of outsourcing and or putting a lot of money out there as opposed to seeing a lot of money being generated. And so kind of like, how Brandon, it was very strategic. You really didn't know that I was today years old, Brandon, that I learned there was a black man that owned Huskerland, excuse me. And I'm happy to hear about it because you do make some really great popcorn. And again, you being a black man or not would not have stopped me from buying it. But like I said, it just shows me like the strategy behind it, because as we all know, there are other people who do genuinely care about who owns a business or not. But doubling back to branding, I would suggest strongly that you think long and hard about how that name could look, your business name and your branding, how your logo and brand materials look, not only from your, but get a survey. I was blessed. I'm from California. I have a collective of friends from all walks of life, so I was able to table and survey amongst them and get a lot of feedback. Lit now is across racial boards. They got every almost race fan saying Lit, so that's why I decided to go with that, because it was yes, absolutely, totally lit, dude. And I decided, despite me thinking that it had an urban flair to it, to go with that. And like I said, just doubling back, if you are interested in starting a new business and you're worried about operations, the logistics, branding behind it, educate yourself. I would shout out to Myron Pierce. He will start you from the bottom and help you build what you need. There's other community leaders like Shawnee Hernandez. She will show you what it takes to get money into it, but how to properly invest into things like marketing and branding is big. It's going to be the differentiator between you getting sales today and or right. Certain markets, certain audience. Imagine if Brandon would have put his face on it. Now you can put your face on it, Brandon. Put your face on it, okay? But with his face, it could have hit it just a little bit different. And having gone the way that he went and the way that I'm going, it eliminates those type of barriers and opens up a whole different market of customer clientele, which like to your point, unfortunately a lot of the people who book our services don't look like me. And I'm okay with that.
The money look like the one in your pocket. So yeah, there we go.
That's right.
But yes, I would say truly invest, survey, and educate yourself.
Well, thank you so much, Joy. That's what I'm talking about. We educating the people. Now, this is my auntie. She just got in, Auntie Brenda.
The one she always talk about.
Well, I ain't gonna talk about her today because she here. But she greedy as hell, so I'm gonna let y'all know that. So, Brandon, we doing a live testing. This is Huskerland popcorn. You love my peanut butter cookies. So my auntie, she ain't gonna lie. Do a live tasting on the peanut butter popcorn. Girl, you gotta get some of that drizzle too. Get one of these. Oh, you got the drizzle? Mm-hmm.
All right, who got the drum roll?
Well, see, food ain't good unless you can taste it. The only way to taste it is to smack it. But I'm smacking and licking fingers and feet at the same time. Okay, so just take it for the record. I bet I did half that bag before I walked out the door.
I bet you want to get too. Go ahead and take half of it because
she ain't having me taste nothing tonight. Now you want me to taste another one too?
I do not. Ain't that good? Brandon, where you located?
My mouth is stating.
So our address is 2305 North 90th Street. We're in a neighborhood Walmart Plaza between Maple and Blondo on 90th.
Look, she's talking about she's stealing it.
And I don't even steal, so I'm just going to Walk out the
You
door.
just gonna walk out with it.
Yeah.
It's just gonna
Right, you
disappear
don't
on
even
me.
have to
Right.
feel.
Real quick.
All right, Auntie Brenda. Thank you for stopping in for Stay
Brenda's
Woke.
Love you
dropping
guys.
the pin.
Love y'all.
When I seen her come
Enjoy.
in, I was like, "Come here." She was like, "Ain't you okay?" I'm like, "No." I know her ass is greedy.
Great.
And
Give me my
oh,
candle.
so that means she taking the whole bag. She told me to give her this. So
you want me to leave you some in the box? You shouldn't have me tasting it.
bye, Brenda.
Thank you.
Good. Bye, Brenda. I love you too. I'm glad to see you made it back safely in town. So that is what, see, Stay Woke, we don't play, Brandon. We brought a live
I
person in
love
here
it.
to
I love
try it
it.
because she's like Mikey. If she won't eat it, she hates everything. She eats everything. Now, if she don't like it, she gonna definitely give you a relax. Okay, now you're gonna have to be quiet now, Auntie. Okay, so Brandon, I want you to tell the young people and not so young people about how important getting your things trademarked is and the process of that.
Okay, yeah, and so very, very, very important. Like Joy said, I'll just take a little bit on what she said. Just educating yourself on kind of like what trademark mean and what you can trademark, what you can't trademark, how things go. One thing about business, like she mentioned earlier, you absolutely have to be coachable and be willing to learn and don't think you know it all. Because when I tell you business is a different monster, and it's going to teach you everything you need to know about it. And so. But you just have to be confident in what you're doing. Again, cross all your T's, dot all your I's. Because when we opened up, one issue we did have with that name, and then it being our colors being red and things like that, when we submitted it to the Secretary of State, it was like, oh, you can't use anything with Huskers and XYZ, blah blah blah. So, we get started with with our attorneys because we went through LegalZoom because they have a team of attorneys that you can use for all your services. So we had to kind of be a little more strategic and put on there and said, break it up into, put it all as one word, Huskerland, and not have, because you can't have any association or affiliation with the Huskers unless you pay a lot of money for something like that. But that wasn't our goal. We were just paying homage to the land of the Huskers. So again, getting out front and just kind of, protecting your brand, what you're working hard for and things like that. And also, just from a legal point, just, because again, people can go right up on you and take what they want to take, use what they want to use in XYZ. So it's very important. I tell people all the time that there's a couple things you should absolutely have when starting a business. That's a good accounting and a very good attorney from jump. So you try to eliminate there too. But yeah, but again, just asking questions, looking at the ones who've been kind of down that road before you, because again, nothing's new under the sun. But your goal as an entrepreneur and opening your own business is to see how you can innovate that and make it a little bit better. And cater to your audience. So always ask questions, always do your homework. Don't just jump out there and think, because I get a $99 LLC. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying, but but always make sure you're going about things the right way and protecting yourself and your brand first and foremost. You gotta be ahead of those things like that. Because again, it's nothing worse than working hard for something, which we've made that mistake honestly and had something like that happen to us along the way. With our website, that's why we kind of down now getting some things reconfigured there without taking the proper steps and protecting things, and someone's able to come in and get our domain, and we're kind of getting extorted right now for our own domain, unfortunately. So again, just you getting everything locked down. Again, crossing all your T's, dotting all your I's, doing your homework, be coachable, and then understand, if you want to, get into something like this, always be willing to learn, always ask questions. No question is a dumb question.
Right.
And just, be confident while you're doing it is most importantly.
Okay, so Beam, I'm gonna get on that really quick. We do live shout outs on here. We got tons of people in here, new people that have not ever been on here. So thank you guys. We got Vina LaShawn, who prepared my dish today. I know you want some, Mama. There you go. My auntie just told me to tell Brandon that she will be out there. Also, we have Charlene Melton, my Eastern Star sister and friend. Laloni Patman is watching. Valerie Owens is watching from Las Vegas. Rosalind Lori is watching. If you're not in Nebraska, go ahead and shout out your city. I'll give you a shout out. Shamika Moore from Lit Picks is in here. My sister Johnny Wofford is in here from St. Louis, Missouri. Patty J. Morgan, Jerome Daniel Sr., Mary Griffin, Linda Brown, Deborah Scott, Patty J. Morgan, Juanita Hayes, Angela Valerie Clayton. If I missed your name, sorry, but we definitely want to get back. Since Peaches, Murray is in here. Tons of people are in here. If I miss you, charge it to my head and not my heart. I was about to ask Brandon this question. I'm going to impose it to you. Joy, how do you feel? How do you deal with fear and doubt? Because we know opening a new business is extremely overwhelming. You have doubts whether you're going to enter, investment. You talked about investing in yourselves and things like that, especially when you're using your own money, your own passion and time. How do you deal with fear? Brandon, this is going to be a question for both of you guys. How do you deal with fear and doubt when you are the boss?
Sorry about that. I lost for a second, so go ahead.
Yeah, we got you right back in, baby.
Okay.
So, Joy, how do you deal with fear and doubt?
I haven't been the luckiest person. So how I've been able to manage my luck is by planning, honestly. It helps me with every aspect, whether it's fear, whether it's like legitimately anything. I plan for success. There's nothing that in my life that come by luck. It has been through hard work and planning. So I notebook. I tablet right now. I take notes. Even when I go to church, I'm taking notes. Even when I'm in a meeting, I'm taking notes. That was something I can reference back to. If I haven't fully understand something, I can research it. I use my network of people or resources to better educate myself, prepare for the battle. And that's aside my fear, but when you attack one avenue, something new comes up. But keeping an open mind, strong faith, and solid foundation allows me to navigate through anything that comes my way.
Amen. So knowledge and prayer is what I got from that. Knowledge, educating
Planning.
yourself with knowledge. Yes, that comes with knowledge. It's planning for it with the education that you learn. So those are very great tools. Brandon, what about yourself? How do you deal with fear or doubt as a business owner?
Amen to what you said. For one, being a God-fearing servant myself, just praying to God all the time on it. Because again, when I walked away from corporate America making great money, it was with a pregnant wife at home, a brand new mortgage, 2 or 3 other hungry kids at home. I had a lot on the table when I just jumped out there and trusted myself, trusted God first and foremost, but trusted myself, right? And I will not say I don't still deal with things like that, even today. We're all human, we're no one exempt from it. But to be honest with you, it's really about leaning on your village as well. Understand that you cannot do it all. Shout out to this woman right here. Again, I go to her all the time with, hey, I'm feeling this way. I'm feeling a little bit, I'm kind of discouraged. What you thinking about this? I'm thinking, she's talking me off the ledge so many times when I just wanted to be like, I'm done with it all. Like she was one right there when I was waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning, overwhelmed because we were going through, things with the business. We opened up right in the middle of COVID, and we had just opened up, and then COVID struck. So it's been a lot of days where I, felt very overwhelmed and doubtful. And if I'm not doing it enough, I'm not doing this, and it's always, God and her and myself, my wife, encouraging me, just like, listen, control what you can control.
Right.
Don't worry about it all. There's so many things that needs to get done. I understand that. But my wife is really big on advocating for just one thing at a time. Get you a list of things you can do. Get you a list of things you can do. Make a list and just scratch off one thing today.
Right.
You don't have to be all of them. And so if it doesn't all get done, just get one thing done. She's really big.
Yes.
Control what you can control. And another thing too, when I mentioned I've had to learn to lean on my village, and it's ask for help. And not be and I learned this from Johnny Rogers. Ask for help, and not because you're weak, but because you want to remain strong in what you're doing. Don't be afraid to ask for help. The last 16 months of my life really showed me, Brandy, you're not Superman. You got to reach out and ask for help. Because you talk about overcoming fear and doubt and adversity. I'll go probably ramble a little bit, but last year, January 3rd, from my own negligence, I actually suffered a really rough injury. I had a brain hemorrhage last year, January 3rd. And you're talking about some doubt and some fear and some uncertainty, and I was right there like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And it was my village, right there helping me, get through that. 10 short months later, I lost my father, who was my best friend. He passed on Halloween. I was also completely discouraged and, knocked off my horse once again. But it was, again, God in my village right there encouraging me. You got to keep going. You got these boys looking at you. You got a family depending on you. You got other people who may be going through something very small that just needs that little bit of encouragement to just keep going. So my thing I've always said is just, do the best you can do at planning your work and then working your plan. My dad would always tell me that. Just plan your work and then work your plan, and understand fear is going to come, doubt is going to come. But if you change this perspective and realize those are all good signs, if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. We'd all be billionaires.
Right.
It was
Right.
easy. However, that fear and doubt and that uncertainty and things like that, those all, if it's something that's really big and it's out there, you're gonna have those emotions and that. So that's actually a good thing, when it comes to entrepreneurship. That lets you know something is going in the right direction. Like, we don't have a clue what may happen with this opportunity to get into Epley Airfield, and it sounds extremely overwhelming. However, that can take our brand from a local brand to a
National.
worldwide brand, right?
Yep.
And exactly,
Definitely.
so
Global.
expect it. Again, control what you can control. Stay prayed up, and again, just lean on your village. Whatever you're good at doing, that's great. But don't be afraid to accept your weaknesses as well, and realize I'm not good at this. So let me talk to Joy, because I'm not good at the marketing and things like that, and I understand that. So we have to be able to own and accept our weaknesses as well.
Right.
And I believe once you do that, that actually helps you get a little bit stronger, because then if I can lean on her for this, she can lean on me for this.
Right.
Then we both win.
So yeah, I tell people all the time when they come to me for interviewing advice, I always tell them, when you list your weakness, kind of make it into a strength, not overwhelmingly. But the thing about when you know your weakness, that is also becoming a strength, because you know your weakness.
Absolutely.
You know that you can go to somebody else, because that people of color, that's one thing that we can't say against our community. We do not, when we are in the position, we think we have to do it all. And we do not. It is not a one-person job. That's what the village is for. So recognizing your weakness has just made your weakness a little stronger, because you know what to do with it. When you can't recognize and acknowledge your weakness, it's still going to remain a weakness of yours. So good job on that. And also incorporating your wife in your decisions. I love it. I love it. I was going to ask both of you guys, how does your business look different from when you started? But guys have been just, I've had to skip a lot of questions, because y'all own it, baby. Y'all are on it. I need everybody to give them hearts, because they have been dropping nuggets all day. They have been dropping nuggets since they've been on the show. Basically, Brandon, you about to explain globally. Lip Picks, Joy, y'all done incorporated videography, photography. So y'all about to take this thing national. So I'm loving all of that. One thing I want to ask, Lip Picks, Joy is from Lip Picks. What is the hardest thing about being an entrepreneur? And especially, you hit two minorities. You are a female and you are African American.
I think the hardest thing as a business owner is relinquishing control, and entrusting other people. My face is valid. My face is very valid in him. Okay, in him. But entrusting my business into another person, other businesses, it's big. It's big.
Connected on here. Turn it up, the volume.
I don't have to have, and that's going to allow me to balance my peace and my time, balance each other in that aspect. Is relinquishing control. You would think editing videos was hard, but let me tell you, relinquishing the control for me is a little bit harder. I always feel the gratification. I can't wait till it comes before, but I'm working on that.
Okay. Well, as long as the biggest thing again is recognizing and acknowledging and taking accountability for whatever is going on. And as women, Black women, we definitely have a problem with relinquishing control, because so many things have been embedded in us from the time we were little girls up until adulthood, that we have to maintain some type of control. but as long as you are working on that, you are in the right direction. And thank you for that, Joy. So Brandon, Miss Patty J. Morgan said she taught you how to starch and iron jeans, and she was you was going to throw some jeans away until she
Miss
stopped you because you said they was out of season, that they would look crazy, and she taught you how to. Now I want to know if that is true, because I don't
Miss
know Patty J. Morgan to be a liar, but did she teach you how to starch and make them jeans look like new?
100%, Miss Pat. I love Miss Pat. She did. She's like a mom to us. My wife still does her hair. She's been doing her hair for God, I mean, a long time. And
Oh, she do Patty J.
I'm
Morgan
forever.
hair? Oh, she keeps Patty
I'm
J. Morgan looking good, baby.
yeah.
She keeps Patty J. looking good, baby.
And I am forever indebted to Miss Pat because one, she cooks for us a lot. And
Oh,
she
yes.
always like giving us some food and trying everything. And then I remember when I first met her, our very first time meeting, I had a little puppy, a little bitty, and he like nipped her foot, and she almost kicked
Oh,
me in
she
that
acted
puppy
a
down the
damn
street.
fool. She cussed the
Oh,
puppy out, cussed you out, cussed Joy out, cussed the neighbor
yeah.
out. Oh, she acted a fool.
But ever since then, she has been a very very important part of our life. Yes. So I came in. She was getting it. My wife was doing hair at home, and I came in complaining about like, look at these jeans. They was like wrinkled. They was like, look at these, and they done. I'm gonna throw them away. And Miss Pat like, what you wasting money for? And X, Y, Z. I was like, huh? They done. I ain't doing this. She was like, give me them jeans. Let me show you something. She did something to them jeans. I didn't want to take them off. She got the thing feeling so brand new. And ever since then, I just saw her probably a week ago. She asked me, "You still ironing your clothes, right?" And she always brings us this. You gotta have her bring you some. I call them firecrackers. She makes this seasoning for these crackers. They're just regular saltine crackers, and she makes this seasoning that we put on there. And
Oh, yes, they
oh
are
my
delicious.
God, you had
They
them
are
before?
delicious.
Yeah,
They
Miss.
are
We love
delicious.
Miss Stafford. Yeah, she definitely taught me how to iron because if it wasn't for her, I'd have had all clothes on, a bunch of clothes on in the trash a long
Right,
time
right. And
ago.
I know your wife appreciate that too, that you ain't throwing all them clothes away. Well, we have gone
Right.
behind look, we have gone beyond the hour, but I would like to thank you guys both. Lit Picks. Okay, Lit Picks. Joy has something to say. Go ahead, Joy.
Want to say something real quick. Brandon, I don't know if you remember me or not. Like several years ago, when I first moved to Omaha, Nebraska, I got a job at a company where Brandon was working out, and he was killing it. He was killing it. I think there might have been one other brown face in our company, and every time the other kind seen Brandon's numbers, they were always checking for fraud and BS behind what he was
Right.
doing. But every time customers, I could tell it was an experience that he was creating. He was selling a little bit of himself in every interaction. And I remember hearing so much negative things. And they did the same exact thing about me. And for us to both be here on this day thriving as young Black entrepreneurs speaks volumes. So if I will say anything, if they're talking about you, you're doing the right thing and go harder. And if you're
Wow,
afraid,
you
put
absolutely just
time
now
to
you
figure
said I'm looking at the face and the voice now. I absolutely do. I do. You're right. You're right.
Well, that is
yes.
awesome. That is awesome. They was hating on Brandon, thinking like, how is his numbers this big? Dissecting every
Yeah.
damn thing he did, because I know how the people work, dissecting everything he did, trying to find a flaw, putting everything under the microscope. You know, you can see air under a microscope. They trying to find anything because they want to know why that man is excelling in this position. Well, hey,
Right.
all y'all got to do right now is look at this here, and y'all will see that, honey, his numbers were correct because he had a vision when he didn't know he had a vision. He had a passion when he didn't know where he was going with it, baby. Y'all was just a stepping stone for this man to get right here. And I'm going to say it, Brandon will be global within the next 2 years. I'm calling it out.
Amen.
I'm calling it out. I'm calling it out. So this has been an amazing, amazing look. Patty Mae J. Morgan said I was girl, Patty J wouldn't tell us where she met you at. Patty J, sit it down. Patty J. Morgan is one of our avid watchers, and that is my girl. She cooks for me all the time. Her cooking is divine. She needed to start her business a long time ago. But I just want to shout you guys out. So I usually don't put people, Lit Picks no, Joy no. I usually don't give entrepreneurs the opportunity on the platform unless they have been watching. But I want to tell you about Brandon. I never met him, but I am a Eastern Star, Prince Hall affiliated Eastern Star. This man has a very generous heart, very generous, and he is very genuine. And I'm going to say him and his wife, because for not his wife, it would not be him in the things that the person that he has become today. So they have helped us and sponsored us in different things. I mean, just like that, just like that, without question. So I already know his heart and his generosity and things like that. So I didn't have a problem. And then after I tasted the popcorn, it was definitely, it was definitely a must. So yeah, I want to thank you for supporting us. He's just not talking about stuff. He is doing these things. Not knowing us from a can of paint, helped us out, gave us a nice donation. So now don't all of y'all go trying to run to him for no damn donation. The end of his fiscal year, don't start again until leave that man alone. I just want to thank him.
That's my mother. That comes from my mom, Linda. Like I said, she's on here. I think she was on there earlier, but I've grown up watching that woman literally give her shut off her back to people.
Yes,
she was always, that's always been what she taught us. If you can help, do it in any kind of way. So when she reached out to me on behalf of you guys and what she's doing, I don't hesitate. Again, I've always said our mission is to have a business that everyone can use and enjoy in some kind of way. Mm-hmm. And again, if we can do that, the Poor and Child, I know you guys are on a great mission with, people that's being reintroduced into society. So
yes,
hearing about that, and I've known people who've gone through those ropes. So anything we can do to help people, and it's not just about getting our name and our brand out there, but again, if that happens, great. But again, it's about just extend that olive branch and just helping people. Again, we're God-fearing people first and foremost. I believe we've been abundantly blessed by helping others. Honestly, like you mentioned earlier, Ben, I don't mean to ramble, but about how you overcome fear and doubt and things of that nature. Like it's been some times over the last 5 years during COVID, and we've had a new baby and everything. I'm just like, I don't know how this is gonna work out. And every time you look up, it's like, whoa, okay, that worked out. So,
yeah, that's how God worked, though. That's how God worked.
God worked in very mysterious ways. Absolutely, very mysterious ways.
He has never given us the blueprint about what he's gonna do. He has never bragged about being the boss of everybody. He has never done that. But honey, when it's time to show up, he does show up.
Yeah, but we do appreciate and accept those words. I can't wait until we globe, and I can't wait until Lit Picks is our photographer, so we can put that stamp on all of our stuff and say that's right. That's our marketing person and photographer. We definitely gonna do some. We're gonna do some collaboration. That's for sure. You can count on that. It started way back in the Sprint days, a long time ago, but we're gonna bring this thing back around. We got to. It's only right.
And before we go, that is a beautiful thing. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all heart these people. These is young Black entrepreneurs. Give them hearts for being out here. Huskerland Popcorn is going on their fifth year. Fifth year. Black-owned business going on their fifth year. Lit Picks booth is available. The link is already in our comments. I wanted to say one thing about Huskerland Popcorn before I go. When I was looking at the webpage doing my research, I did see that you offer fundraising opportunities. I seen that on the Facebook page. So you guys, we do that double good popcorn, the high-ass popcorn. We do that for fundraising. Let's bring it in with our own people and start fundraising with our people have fundraising efforts on their page too, and who are also affecting our community. So get some information about doing your fundraising, because double good is just everybody buys it. The popcorn is high as hell. It is good, but it's not as good as this.
And we got as good as this. We got all those flavors.
Don't have as many flavors. Their flavors are limited. It's boxed into like 10 or 12 different flavors. What's his address? Look at my boy. I tell you, girl, the Black parents don't care. Mama said, and what's his address? Brandon, give us your address again.
The address to the store is 2305 North 90th Street. We're right between Maple and Blondo in that neighborhood Walmart Plaza. Next door to
2305 North 90th Street. So that ain't past your 100 and something. And it's on. She's talking about, I know exactly where it's at. The mama be like, oh yeah, I'm not going there.
What'd you say?
Right.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's in a great location. That the
I was
location was
gonna say,
also strategic.
speaking of that, I was gonna mention. Joy mentioned earlier doing those surveys. We did surveys on that location there.
Oh
And so
yeah,
we get on an average of 30,000 cars a day past that intersection. And we also jumped out there with our first business, and we were small and started. I said, why not go right not go on the front lawn of the biggest retailer in the world, Walmart.
exactly.
So that's been, a lot of people say, man, you was crazy. You jumped out there and got this expensive place and all that. I'm like, hey, but here we are 5 years later, and this thing is still. I mean, we're still trying to get ropes on it because every time we turn around, our phone is ringing. We're popping popcorn and we're hiring every day. So, it's been nothing but a blessing for us. So my advice to any young it doesn't matter. Any entrepreneur that wants to do anything or grow, just bet on yourself. Don't be afraid. Take that chance and just jump in. Jump in the pool and go for it. And know you got people like myself. I'm sure I can speak for Joy when I say this. We got your back and willing to help you lift in any capacity that we can. So don't be
Amen.
afraid to do
Amen.
it.
So, Brandon, you are new to this platform. Joy, you are not. So, I'm going to hit you first, Joy. This is the time of the show. First of all, you are tuned in to the hottest podcast in the Midwest. You are tuned in to Stay Woke. Before you go to sleep, you got to do what? Blah, 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 stay woke. We are the only podcast that shout you out in real time and answer questions in real time. But at this time of the show, at the end of the show, when we've had time to ponder about everything last week, the week before, and today in the last hour, what we want to know, Joy, is what are you sick and tired of? Just, you got 2 minutes to rant and rave and tell us in any type of language you want to what you are sick and tired of.
Man.
This is the moment we allow you to talk your shit. Go ahead, Joy.
Sick and tired of kids. Get out of these kids. Put your kids on a leash. Make sure they brighten the house before 10. The streets come on. Then you need to police your kids. Police some phones. I think we should bring back butt whippings. I'm okay with that. I don't know. I just, like I said, I love the kids, but
as
I
you
see
know,
them
I'm an advocate for discipline, Joy. So you know I'm already rolling with you on that. Discipline. Quit trying to be your kid's friend. Yeah, it is not their phone when you paying the phone bill. That's your phone. It is not their lights when they running the air conditioner and doing that. Is your shit. You can look at those phones. You can take them. You can turn them off. You can do whatever. You can disconnect the Wi-Fi. That is your shit. So please act like the parent and not the friend.
Right. And if words come to words, you got the plausibility of deniability. It's your word against that little baby's word, okay? You might have to
turn those cameras off. Look, Joy, turn those cameras off.
I woke up a brand new person after that one. One good time, but I'm not advocating for child abuse, but these kids, you might have to.
All right, Brandon, you got a few extra minutes to think about what you are sick and tired of. It don't matter what it is. We want to know what Brandon is sick and tired of. Talk your shit, Brandon.
I got a story from Joy. Control these damn kids, especially these young black boys. I'm tired of seeing them run around here in these damn stolen cars. Like they got no self respect. They represent you. They represent your household. Because if I catch them, they 15, 16 years old. They look like my son. I'm gonna beat their butt just like they my son too. Tell them to come.
I know that's right.
Another thing too, since we on the subject, other businesses, especially black businesses, I know we got a stigma. Open them damn doors when you say you're gonna open them up. If you got outlets on the side, open them doors up. Be there. Quit all the closing early. Quit all with these thinking we supposed to just support you just because. No, give us the same respect that you want them other people to give us and treat us the same. We don't think just because we the same color we supposed to support. That ain't how that go. I'll give you my support one time. After that, you gotta earn it because I'm gonna give my customers the same experience. So just quit thinking that somebody owe you something. Get your butt in there, work, and earn our business. Earn our business.
Brandon, you talk your shit like you've been on here before. You talk your shit so good, I don't even want to say mine, but y'all know I am. But damn, Brandon. Yeah, Brandon came with it. And you are right about black-owned businesses. I remember somebody posted, it's 2 businesses that open black businesses that open when they say they are. They said Scooters before Scooters got shut down, with the accident. and they said time out. They was like, these Black businesses cannot just continually open when they want to at their leisure. If you're on vacation, then you need to train somebody to get in there to know how to run your
Exactly.
business. At some point, you have to trust somebody because you cannot be there 24/7.
And
So
get a professional platform. Quit posting business stuff on your damn personal Facebook page. We don't want to see
exactly.
you working and selling plates on the same page. Quit doing that.
Talk your shit. Look at Brandon. Brandon that came here like he a senior Stay Woker, Joy. He didn't came here and lit shit up. I'm doing a play on lit picks. So I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm sick and tired of. I've been traveling. I'm traveling since March. I'm going to a different state every year. I don't care. I mean, every month. I don't care what it is. Like the other 2 weeks ago, I purchased a ticket to Phoenix, Arizona. I said I'm going to see Escape and SWV. It's like, well, what you going down there for? I said, I'm flying. That's what I'm talking about. I said, I'm flying down there for the concert. That's what I'm going for. No other reason. I'm going to the concert, and then the next day I'll be flying home. But what I am sick and tired of, y'all already know I'm sick and tired of bonnets in public. Bonnets in the airport. Bonnets in the airport. So guess what I seen this time, y'all?
Get your hair done.
Some boys with bonnets on. Oh, I was like, what the hell? And I was looking.
Miss Wallace.
Get out the pajamas. Those are bad clothes.
That is the next show. That's for the next show.
Oh, that's for the bonnets. When I seen two little boys in bonnets, I said, what? Then I looked at their mama. I was like, girl, and my daughter come out. Well, they got. I said, I don't care what they got on you in the airport. Take that damn bonnet off your head.
Look at Monique said.
Take it off. Take it off. I tell all my clients, don't come in here with no bonnet on in the salon. Take it off.
Take it off.
That is not appropriate. It's no. That
She said, take your bonnets and pajamas off in public.
Please.
Shout out.
Those are bed clothes.
And just a quick little segue, sorry, but my wife is also a business owner. She owns the Beauty Fair here in Moore, where she have an awesome, beautiful salon on 108th and Maple, where she does hair, they do braids, they do nails, they do lashes, they do it all in there. So book with the Beauty Fair with my wife here. Come to the salon. There's a one-stop shop. You can get all your beauty needs taken care of there. So they don't need to have no bonnets on no more. 2024.
Right.
Bonnets gotta go.
She giving us a cancel bonnet theory.
So
we gonna have tell your wife we gonna have to get her on the show. We gonna have to get her on the show for the young Black entrepreneur. But all right, y'all know what? This show has been so good. We are like 20 minutes over, but I had a ball.
This show been lit.
This is the last. We shout out the people on the last go. Patty J. Morgan, Gene Pendergrass, Lit Pigs, Shamika's in here, Linda Brown, Charlene Milton, Darlene, Patty J. Morgan. We got a couple of people from Noreen Smith from Missouri, Victoria Barnes from Missouri, Johnny Walford from Missouri. Who else we got in here? Darlene, Peaches, Darlene. We had a lot of people in here, y'all. They know I try to shout them out at the end of the show. Tori Wardlow, Charlene Melton, Shamika Moore is in from Lit Picks Partnership. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna read, y'all, because it's tons of people in here. But if I did not call your name out, y'all know charge it to the head and not to the heart. So y'all already know what we do. Our closing is you've been introduced to some and presented to others, the hottest podcast in the Midwest, the only podcast that shouts you out in real time and answer questions in real time. We already know what the closing is. Joy, before you go to sleep, you got to do what? Blah, blah, blah. Stay woke. We out of here. See you next week.